Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another lesson. And before we get into this lesson, which is going to be a land back off of a video that one of the brothers did earlier today, we're going to start here in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 67. It says, "Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your iniquities, and forget your, Salakia, 2nd Ezra 16 and 67. Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble." Meaning what? Repent, turn back to the Lord, you see, and amend your ways. Have faith in the word of Yahweh. You see, have faith in his son Yahweh Shai. So when all hell is breaking loose out here, which is fastly approaching, the Most High will deliver you from it. Because all hell is about to break loose, man. All hell is about to break loose. Before we get into this video, let's get this as well. Say, because all these precepts are running through my mind now. I'm trying to get all of them before they slip. This is, turn off the parallel. Where you at? Right here. Turn this shit off. Slacky. This is, Ezekiel 21 and 8. It says, "Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer." And the sword that's being sharpened and furbished is talking about Esau, Edom. The Most High is preparing to allow this man to unleash great wrath upon you tribes, man. All 12 of them. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is about to allow this man to come down upon you having great wrath, as it tells you in Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. To do a whole lot of slaying and slaughtering. This is the Most High's will. This is what's coming. And this is why we should be in the spirit to repent. So the Most High can deliver us from all this hell that's coming, right? Matter of fact, we'll get one more, and then I'll show you the video. I'm not even going to go into it too much, but just want to show you what's coming. Revelation 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And this is what we're witnessing. You see, Esau is putting shit into play to be justified and coming up against the tribes. And we know he's doing this with a broad stroke brush so he can lump the true believers into this as well. He's not slick, man. As it tells us, all right, Lord, let's get it. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, as it tells us, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant to what this man is trying to do. We've been seeing this. We've been calling the play before he even runs it. Beginning with our apostles and elders, we've been calling everything Esau is about to do out before he even does it. And telling you why he's doing it and tying it to biblical prophecy. We're not ignorant to what this man is trying to do. We understand what he's about to come with. We see it. Through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we see it. Now, let's show you this video, the title of this video. It's from the brother, no, don't do that. Tazama. I knew his name. I'm Satan ain't shit. This is from the brother Tazama from the GMS Dallas camp. And it goes into So he's going into this video. Trump promises to invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to take on illegal aliens. That shit that's going on here in Aurora, Colorado, on the east side of Denver. You see? He's about to enact that if he gets into office. But the thing is, this whole thing can be used to tie it to the true believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see? And any one of you Israelites who have been watching these videos, commenting on these videos, all the shalawams, and you're saving these videos and sending them to your family group chats. And hey, Esau's going to be able to use this thing right here to bring forth those lists that bro's been talking about. Those different lists with the different color levels. For all the Israelites who have been looking at this, who know that you're an Israelite, Esau can use this Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to do that. Because here in this video, if I'm not mistaken, let's see if I can find it. Because he played something where they were talking about the Japanese during the time of World War II. The Japanese nationals, right? Was it here? Talking about the Japanese nationals, how they put them in those internment camps during World War II because they considered them enemies because what? America was warring with Japan at the time, right? This same thing can be used. You see? There it is. Look at that. It says what? The Alien Enemies Act last used in World War II internments. Who was in those internment camps? Japanese nationals. They were supposed to be a part of the U.S. Esau can use the same bill, the same act, to pull the same type of stunt to gather up you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, especially ones of you who have been, who now know you're Israelite. Once again, you've been watching the videos, commenting on the videos, you're saving the videos, you're sharing the videos, and especially for us teaching, this is what's coming. This man is about to come down having great wrath. So it says what? The plan invokes the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, which has not been used in the United States since World War II and during the War of 1812 before then. You see that? And this gives Esau the justification to gather up anyone he thinks could be a threat to his society. And we know that the main threat is who? The men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Who the ones who are what? Speaking his word and begging the Most High to usher in the kingdom of heaven, which entails Esau's power structure falling. That's who Esau really wants, right? But this just goes to show what time we're living in. This man is about to come with it. He's about to come with it. This is the sword being sharpened and furbished, and the Most High is about to unleash it. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but these things are being put into place to be enacted so they can what? Be justified in coming up against us tribes, man. But just letting you know, this is what's coming. And it tells us, right? So I just wanted to show that real quick. Now, we go here. Back to 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 68, it says what? For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You hear that? They're going to take away certain of us. And that includes the ones of you who've just been playing Israelites. You see? All the drive-by Israelites, just the shalawams this and the shalawams that, and all you false groups out there, you calling yourself Israelites, but you ain't really doing what you need to be doing. Guess what? They're coming to gather you up as well. You see? Trust and believe that this is who this is for. But they're using the so-called illegal immigrants to be justified in doing this. But this is already laid out in biblical prophecy to happen. So this is what's coming. You see? Take you to those internment camps, those FEMA camps, these detention centers. You see, feed you being idle. Idle means you're sitting still, you're not moving, with things offered unto idols. And guess what? To show your allegiance to the society, they can have it to where they tell you that you have to have the MOTB. Or you're not a threat. You're not a threat, you say, huh? Well, here, to move forward in this new society that we have, you see, to move forward in this new society that we have, to make sure everybody is who they say they are, and not an enemy, you have to get this device in your hand. That's the size of a grain of rice between your index finger and your thumb. The MOTB, as we've been telling you, was coming. You see? The idol of this new world order. Right? So that's what this is all leading to. You see? And this is going to cause fucking hysteria in the streets. All throughout this place. Shit is going to be crazy. Shit is going to be crazy out here. But this is what's going to come if this man gets into office. Trust and believe. It has to happen because it's laid out here in prophecy. Then it goes on to say, verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. So those of you who go along with this bullshit and you trust in this man when the scriptures told you not to, when the Most High through his men told you not to, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. We've been telling you what this man is coming with, and you thought it was a game. You thought it was a game. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was cute to be an Israelite, but now we're coming into the final stretch, and shit about to get tough, about to get hard. Your faith is our faith is going to be tested to the utmost, and may Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah allow the true believers to endure all things that may come our way. You see, but for those of you who don't believe that the MOTB is the RFID CHIP, you don't believe in the full doctrine of the Most High, you don't believe in the true names of the Most High, you calling all these false names Yah and Most High, Christ blessed, Ahaya, Ashaya, Ahaya, you're remixing the Most High's doctrine, you're talking about Jacob's trouble is gay. All you Israelites who are in these whack-ass spirits, a lot of you are going to consent unto this because you have not been groomed or taught properly by your leaders. So when it comes, you're going to go along with anything that Esau says to do. Because what? You don't have that. You don't have the Spirit of the Lord on you, man. Or in you. To stand against this. Because you don't believe it is what we say it is. And that's why when you consent unto it, you're going to be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. You see? Esau's going to show you his true colors. That he's always been your enemy. He's never been for your benefit. Nothing this man has ever done has been for your benefit. Because what this is going to do is going to completely sever you from your power. And you're going to be destroyed, as it tells you in Revelation chapter 14. The judgment of those who get the MOTB. But this is what's coming. This is what's coming. Right? Now verse 7, it tells us what? For there shall be in every place and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And this act, along with some of the other things that Esau's been putting into place over the last couple of years, is going to give them the justification they need to run up into your home, guns drawn. You see? You see that? A great insurrection is coming upon the Israelites, as it's laid out in prophecy. Why? Because this is the time of Jacob's trouble that we're coming into. These talking points is talking about what? Jacob's trouble. And they're using these staged events, like this whole immigration shit, which was completely staged. You see, because they didn't want nobody to come across the border, no one came across. They allowed it so they can be justified in pushing forth these different acts and laws and legislations. That's why they did it. So they can be justified and everything else they're coming with. Oh, and one of the brothers just sent something else to the chat to where they said something is being passed for U.S. soldiers to use lethal force on American citizens. Why is all this happening? Why is all this coming to pass all at the same time? Because Jacob's trouble is at the door. That's why. Shit is about to get real. Well, shit has been real from the beginning. It's about to get realer. You see? Shit is about to get hit. It's getting kind of hectic. Shit about to go down. It's about to go down, goddammit. And we can't wait. We've been waiting for this shit. You see? We've been telling y'all what it was coming with. Now look. It's in your face. And guess what? If Trump don't get in and do it, if Kamala get in, if she get in, she gonna do it. It's gonna be done because that's what it says in prophecy, and it's all that fucking matters. What the Most High said, and that's what we see playing out around us each and every day. Believe it or not. While niggas is still talking about they confused about what's going on in prophecy, nigga, you behind. Now we coming into the home stretch, your ass is still on the first lap. But this is what's coming, man. It goes on to say, 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, the Israelites. You see? And some of us are going to be dragged up out of our homes, put in handcuffs, black bags covering us. It might take us to some fucking black site somewhere in goddamn Guantanamo Bay. You never know. But this is all things that could happen. Well, to any one of us. Some of us will get caught up into it, but the Lord is giving us the comfort to tell us what? Not to fear. It's going to be okay. You got to think of it like this. Whatever situation we're about to find ourselves in is for the Most High to be glorified. That's how you got to think about it. Whatever situation I'm in, it's for the Lord to be glorified. And you got to keep telling yourself that because that's all it is. Just let the Lord work and work a miracle on your behalf, man. Let the Lord move and work a miracle on your behalf. This is the type of faith that we're going to have to go into this time with, man. Because shit is about to be crazy out here. Oh, and by the way, the title of this video is, there will be a long line of women. You see? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. You see, I know it seems like we're talking about Jacob Trouble, but this is all it's gonna spawn more prophecy to come to pass, right? So it says what? The title of this video is gonna be, it will be a long line of women trying to get with the Israelite man. You see? You see that? For this whole society that's been built upon, we don't need no man, all more women, that's independent, throw your hands up with me. All that shit is about to go out of the window very soon. As soon as shit hit the fan, as soon as the chaos take hold, all that independent, strong woman this and strong woman that, I am woman, hear me roar, all that shit gonna be out the window. You hear me? You see that? That's what's coming. That's what this time of chaos is gonna breed. It's a fucking reset on society and the natural order of things. All this, a woman thinking that she can whoop men. You got bitches out here thinking they can whoop men. This is how far gone this society is. A little itty bitty woman, even if she got some little height to her, you can't whoop a man, baby. Your bone structure ain't built for it. Then you got all these fucking movies and TV shows showing these heroines, Superwoman and Wonder Woman. Got the new Lord of the Rings come out, the fucking princess whooping a prince. Hey, come on, man. That's madness. That's not real life. And that's what's about to be made known here in the times we're coming into, man. But trust and believe it. Trust and believe it. Now I'm going to show you why. Listen. It goes on to say, 71. 2nd Ezra 16 71. I got 20 minutes. 2nd Ezra 16 and 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still despoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. This is the time we're coming into. A great insurrection upon the tribes, man. You see, us included. We ain't exempt from this. We got to go through it as well. But the difference between us and y'all, Lord willing, you see, we'll be a part of that number to be protected. We're going to be protected. We're going to be defended. Yeah, we might have to leave our domiciles or leave our vehicles behind or whatever. But it'll be all right. The Most High provide. We believe that. That's what's written. That's what the Most High said he would do. Now, is he lying? Of course he's not. He never does. Right? Now, it goes on to say, 73. Oh, here it is. Then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. You know why? Because the Most High is going to raise up a standard, as it tells you in Isaiah 59 and 19. A standard is going to be lifted. You see? Matter of fact, we'll get that next. Verse 74 says what? Oh, Salakia. So 73 one more time. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So we're going to have to go through all this that we're talking about. Everything we're prophesying about, we know that we're going to have to go through it. This is the only way for us to enter into the kingdom of heaven to be a part of Yahweh Shai's glory. During that first dominion, we got to go through this just like Yahweh Shai went through it. Right? So this is a must for us. Our faith has to be tried, and may the Most High Allow us to stand firm, 10 toes down, unmovable, unshakable, unwavering, and steadfast in this faith that he's blessed us with, man. You see? It goes on to say, verse 74, hear, O my beloved. Now, who are the beloved? The elect, which begins with who? The men. You see what I'm about to get at? The men are the beloved, first and foremost. The elect men of Israel. Beginning with those who have been preaching this word day in and day out, instant in season and out of season, making their body a living sacrifice on behalf of our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his Son, Yahweh Shah. You see that? It says what? 74. Hear, O you my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. What are the days of trouble? The days of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 7, start at verse 30. Matter of fact, let's get all that. But the Most High tells us what? So the days of trouble are at hand, but 74, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. This is what the Most High is telling us. Yeah, all hell about to be unleashed. I'm about to unleash this sword, which is what? The wicked, Esau, Edom. As it tells you in the book of Psalms. But don't be afraid, neither doubt. Don't doubt. Don't doubt what? Don't doubt this standard that the Most High has promised to live. You already got Israelite camps telling you, ain't no miracles coming. Nigga, how do we get this then? What's your answer for when a goddamn gang of troops run up in your crib? What's your answer? How do you escape? You see? Can you inform us of what we need to do during this time when they're going to be coming up against the Israelites, you see, like it's fucking sport? What do we do for all of you camps? Somebody ain't no miracles coming. See, people who are following those guys, they're gonna be ran through, right? But what did the Most High tell us? Oh, you know what? We'll come to that in a minute. Jeremiah 30, to show you what time we're coming in. We're going to start at verse 4 because this pertains to all of the tribes, from the so-called Negro all the way to the so-called Mexican. You see, you Northern Kingdom Israelites who think you're fucking Edomites, you think you're white, you think that you've been accepted by the society. Hey, a target is going to be on your back as well. And this is why they allowed those immigrants from Venezuela and all those different South American countries to come up here, because now, guess what? Brown is brown. You see? All of you American-born, so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, guess what? You can't tell the difference between y'all and those from South America. You see? And that's what Esau is betting on. Now he can persecute your ass too. You see? So none of the tribes in America are going to get away. The only ones who are going to escape this time is the remnant of the nation of Israel, man. So Jeremiah 30, we'll start at verse 4. It says what? And these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, all 12 tribes, so-called Hispanics, so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, and so-called Negroes, West Indians and Haitians, and also the Seminole Indians, man. You see? This time of trouble is for all of the tribes. Verse 5 says what? For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. For all of you who think that America's going to be great again, you got Israelites talking about they voting for Trump. You see, thinking that shit going to heal America. It tells you Babylon will not be healed. It's over with for this place, and this is the Most High's will. Ain't no peace coming to this place. This shit is only going to get worse as the days progress. Watch and see. Trust and believe that what the prophets have been telling you is what's being, that's what's being done in the earth. There are dark days ahead for America, man. Very, very, very dark days. Verse 6 says what? So dark, verse 6, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Can a man have a child? The answer to that question is no. No matter what this fucking bizarro world society tells you, a man cannot have a child. A man cannot bear children. He cannot carry a child for 9 months. That's not his operation. That's the operation of a woman. You see? This is the difference in the two genders of people the Most High has made. That is only two genders, male and female. There is nothing else. So can a man travail with child? Can a man give birth to a child? The answer to that is no. It says, it goes on to say then, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turned into paleness. So if a man can't have a child, why are they out here in so much pain, torment, and sorrow as if they're giving birth pains? This is how fucked up society is going to be very soon. That men are going to be in such fear, you see, that it's going to be like they're giving birth. That's how bad it's going to be out here. And why is all this happening? Verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's why. The fear the Most High is about to bring upon you wicked ass niggas, man. For your rebellion, for your refusal to take heed to what the prophets have been telling you through the Holy Spirit. Thinking that shit was a game, thinking that shit was a joke, laughing, scoffing, mocking, talking shit, trying to fight the prophets. The time is going to come where you niggas going to have to pay for all that. And you're going to be like bitches out here. You see? That's how bad it's going to be. You niggas going to be out here like fucking females. Through. Let's get Daniel. Let's get Daniel 12 and 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. Do you see how bad it's going to be out here? That we're going to need divine intervention from one of the archangels. That's how fucking bad it's going to be out here. That's a miracle being worked on behalf of the true believers. This is how bad it's going to be. You see? When the Most High unleashes these spirits of vengeance, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, we're going to need divine intervention. We're going to need a miracle to be worked on our behalf to escape all the perils that are coming. For all you guys out here talking shit. Says a time of trouble the world has never seen before. You got to understand, the same power that is bringing this is the same power that flooded the earth. Do you understand the gravity, the weight of that? Yahweh, the Almighty, the Ancient of Days, Allah Shaja, that terrible demon-like power is the same one that's bringing the time of trouble this time. Remember, the Most High flooded the earth and only saved 8 people. Do you understand when the Most High flooded the earth, did you think he made exempt women who were going into labor, or toddlers, or women giving birth, or newborn babes, or whatever it may be? The Most High didn't make them exempt. How do we know? Because we understand that the Most High only saved 8 people and put them on the ark. Everybody else was flooded out. Man, woman, and child. That same type of judgment is coming here in these last days on an even greater level. Do you understand what that means? The flood don't compare to what the Most High is about to do in these coming days, man. That's how bad it's going to be out here. So we're going to need divine intervention. We're going to need help. We're going to need to be saved, man. So it goes on to say, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And those who are found written in the book is the remnant of the nation of Israel. That's it. If you're not a part of that number, your ass is toast. You're done. You're through. You're cooked. It's over for you. You have no hope. So all of you who are out here worshiping these false idols, you see, you're just out here still moving in the spirit of Esau, thinking that shit is sweet, thinking that shit is going to be all right. You see? You niggas are in for a rude awakening, man. Because shit is about to get bad. But once again, the Most High has told his believers, fear not, neither doubt. The Most High is going to be our God. We're going to be okay, Lord, willing we be a part of that number, because the Most High has told us, he's comforted us multiple times all throughout these scriptures. You see? About the things that are about to happen, that he's about to bring. Now it tells you right here, Isaiah 59 and 19. It says what? So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them. Do you hear that? That's what's coming. The Most High is going to lift up a standard for his men. And this is why the name of this video is, there will be a long line of women trying to get with the man of the Lord, or an Israelite man. Let's say man of the Lord. Let's say it like that. Because they're gonna come flocking. Where all hell breaking loose, when there is nothing but fucking judgment at every way you look around you, Bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies. Fucking bodies are rotting in the streets. Dogs are eating people, eating dead bodies. The birds are coming down, feeding on his flesh. You see? When all that shit happens, it's going to be a factory reset button hit on you bitches. And you're going to be looking for protection in that day. You see? And the only protection that's going to be found is with those who have been serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? These niggas who have made it their life mission to have some type of shit in the society, to have some type of status in the society, all those niggas going to die. Those niggas are worthless to the Most High. He ain't dealing with them. Well, you might say, well, he drives a Ferrari. He has this much in the bank account. He has a mansion. Hey, it tells you that you motherfuckers think that gain is godliness. The Most High was never fucking with them niggas. And you're about to find it out the hard way. So it's going to be a long line of women trying to get with the men of the Lord, man. And a lot of you bitches are going to be shut down and denied. You see? Because when that standard is lifted for the men of the Lord, the true believers, and we're going to be out here eating, we're going to be drinking, as it tells you in Isaiah 65, while everybody else is dying of famine, dying of thirst, eating each other. Hey, the men of the Lord are going to be taken care of. It tells you that in the second Esdras as well. You see? The Most High told his servants that we're going to be merry and have abundance, while everybody else is out here suffering. And that's when the value of the men of the Lord is going to shine through, because the only protection that's coming is coming for the servants of the Lord, man. You see that? Because it tells us right here in Jeremiah 32. Hold up. What was it? Real quick. Oh, you know what? Before I get that, this is Isaiah 13. Yup. Isaiah 13. Now listen to this. I will make a man, Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And when is that going to take place? Well, all hell is breaking loose and the Most High is protecting his servants. And people are going to see it. You women especially going to see it. While all hell is breaking loose out here, these soldiers are running through the streets, the men of the Lord are going to be protected. Miracles are going to be worked on behalf of the men of the Lord. And some of the men of the Lord are going to be having the spiritual power that's promised to come. That's a part of that standard that's going to be lifted. Angels might be fucking gathered around brothers, and people are actually able to see them. You see? Brothers going to be able to fly, run at the speed of light, or however fast we're going to be able to run. All that is coming. That's why all this hell is about to break loose on a level that we've never seen before. Just so the Most High can flex his power through his servants. And that's when a man is going to be more precious than the fine gold. Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And this is not talking about any regular nigga out here. This is talking about the men who have been serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And there will be a long line of women waiting to get with the men of the Lord, man. You see? This is what's coming. So brothers, don't worry. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about all the hell that's about to break loose. Don't worry about the famines that's coming. Hey, just keep preaching. Just keep doing what Yahweh Shai told us to do. We got the winning formula, man. We got the winning formula. Preach the word. If you can't do it every day, make sure you're doing your 3 videos a day. If you can do a video a day, make sure you're doing it 1 a day. And make sure you're taking your ass to the highways and byways every week. You see? Make sure we're doing this instant in season and out of season. This is the winning formula. We got it. And the word is about to witness it, man. We're about to come into our power. As promised. So we need them to pass these laws and legislation. We need them to bring total hell and chaos to the streets of the world, and especially to the streets of America. And our value is going to shine through if we be a part of that number. And Lord willing, we are. You see? All that disrespect, all that disregard for the men of the Lord, all that just brushing us to the side as if we ain't shit, all that's going to be out of the window. We just got to wait. Hey, what's the saying in the word? Hey, stay down to come up, man. Stay down to come up. It's going to be all right. We good. Trust and believe we good. What do you read all throughout the scripture? You read about the servants of the Lord being good, taken care of all throughout this book. You see? Even King David said what? I am young and I am now old. I have not seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. That means what? They're going to be good. Lord, when we be a part of that number? And that's when our true value is going to shine through. All them long nights of reading, all them times going in the highways and byways, all that work we've been putting in for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to finally pay off in these days we come into. And these days are close, man. They're close. They're close. And that's when these motherfuckers going to see it. You see? That's when they going to see it. Let's get Man, I cannot. I hate fucking Texas. This is Isaiah 32. Why did I think it was Jeremiah 32? But this is, matter of fact, the glorious future. Hey, and even in the midst of all hell, we coming into some glory, man. You see, Isaiah 32:1, it says, "Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment." That's talking about who? The servants of the Lord, first and foremost, beginning with the 144,000, with Yahweh Shai at the head of that, right? And it goes on to tell us, verse 2, "And a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land." That's what's coming. You see that? When all hell is breaking loose out here, the famines, the plagues, the pestilence, the teeth of wild beasts, you see? People out here eating each other because they're starving. You see, gunfights out here in the streets in the cities. Buildings on fire, cars on fire. Ain't no 911. Ain't no 911. Ain't no emergency services. Ain't no running water. Well, all this is going on. The men of the Lord are going to be a what? A hiding place, a covert, a river of water in a dry place. You hear that? That's true value. That's our true value. Being as what? The golden wedge of Ophir. This is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has promised to do in the midst of all this hell that's about to break loose. In the midst of all of it breaking loose. It ain't gonna touch the men of the Lord. Now, some of us are going to have to be martyrs. We understand that. That's a part of the story, but it's okay. Because those who are martyrs for this truth, they die in faith. They're going to be what? Risen first to be with Yahweh Shai. And they're going to have a throne, as it tells you in the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 4. So we can't lose with our faith in Yahweh Shai, man. We cannot lose. Right? This is what it is. This is what's coming. While everybody else is suffering, the men of the Lord are going to shine through all that bullshit, man. You see? And that's when there will be a long line of women trying to get to the men of the Lord, man. Because what does it tell us? When our true value shines through, what's going to happen? Oh, man. Isaiah 4:1, it says what? "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man." And 7 is just a complete number of women. It could be however many women the Most High wants to give his servant. It could be 7. It could be 700. You see? But it will be multiple women. So all this stuff is happening so more prophecy can come to pass, man. Because we're moving, you see, steadily on this timeline of prophecy. This ain't stopping for nobody. Everything is coming to pass just like the Most High said it would, man. This don't stop. All this got to come to pass. And we see everything happening all at once. Why? Because the end is at hand, man. The end is at hand. It goes on to say, Isaiah 4:1, it says, "And in that day," what day? When all hell is breaking loose out here. When all when this fucking modern society crashes and everybody has to go back to their natural state of being a man or being a woman. And then it tells you a lot of men that's here are going to be drafted for World War III to go over there and die in the Middle East. And if they don't get drafted, they're going to die in the famines. The Most High is about to kill a lot of men, a lot of people. And that's when the value of the men of the Lord is going to be greatly increased, man. And this is going to be fulfilled, Isaiah 4:1. So don't trip off no women, man. Best believe they're coming. It has to happen because it's prophecy. Isaiah 4:1. "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, when we eat our bread, we eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." They're going to be begging and pleading to be with a man of the Lord. All that disrespect, all that disregard, all that thinking that we're just the worst society has ever seen. All that shit gonna come to an end, man. Best believe. So we need all this to happen. The main part is the Jacob's trouble coming to pass, but in the midst of Jacob's trouble, that's gonna spawn more prophecy to come to pass. It's all happening simultaneously, man, because the Most High he's bringing an end to all this shit, man. He's bringing an end to it. We are in the end. We are at the end. And everything is about to happen just like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said it would, man. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Watch. You see? So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakudash. Hey, Shalom to all the true believers out there, man, in the Bible ball.